In this video tutorial, we'll show you how to properly use the compact excavator. Inspect work area for sharp objects such as rocks, broken concrete, tree stumps, and metal, which can cause severe damage to the tracks when driven over and while making turns, creating an unsafe work environment and damage to the excavator. Anyone planning to dig, excavate, or otherwise move earth deeper than 16 inches is required by Texas law to call 811 before beginning a project to have underground utilities marked. Rocky Hill Equipment recommends calling 811 prior to any project that involves digging with our equipment regardless of depth. When climbing onto the excavator, look out for mud, rocks, and other debris that can cause a slip or fall. Now that you're seated and it's properly adjusted, fasten the seat belt by pulling out the metal end to your left and firmly clicking it into the lock on your right. On the right side, turn on the master key. Then, once the display is on, enter the security code that was provided to you on your rental contract. Then turn the key in the clockwise direction to start the excavator. After the excavator is warmed up for 5 minutes, you are now ready to operate. On your lower left side, lower the safety handle. All of the hydraulic functions are now active. Maneuvering the compact excavator takes place with the black handles in front of you. Pushing these handles forward will drive the excavator forward in the direction of the backfill blade. The further you push them, the faster the machine will go. Pulling them toward you will put it into reverse. If you push one handle forward, the machine will travel in the direction of that pushed handle. If you push the handle forward and pull the other handle toward you, the machine will pivot in place. The furthest handle to your right will move the backfill blade up if you pull back, and down if you push forward. The other handle on the right will raise the arm if you pull back, and will lower the arm if you press forward. The same joystick will control the bucket as well. If you push right on the handle, it'll close the bucket, and pressing it to the left will open the bucket. The handle on the left will control the swing or rotation of the machine. If you press left, the machine will remain stationary, but rotate around the base in a counterclockwise rotation. If you press right, it'll swing in a clockwise rotation. The same joystick handle will also move the stick out or reach out, and pulling it back will move the stick in. You can use both joysticks at the same time to perform complex movements to accomplish any job at hand. Operating an excavator on slopes can also create unsafe working conditions. Do not travel across or up any slope that is over 15 degrees. Any slope or angle greater than that can cause the excavator to tip. When going down a slope, do not exceed a slope greater than 25 degrees, moving in the forward direction only. To stop the excavator when going down a slope, move the steering directional controls to the neutral position, and this will engage the hydrostatic brake. Avoid working with tracks across the slope. This will reduce stability and increase the tendency for the excavator to slide or tip. Position the excavator with the backfill blade pointed downhill and lower the blade until it touches the ground for added stability. Avoid swinging or extending the bucket more than necessary in a downhill direction. When you must swing the bucket downhill, keep the arm low and skid the bucket downhill, staying in contact with the ground to prevent tipping. Let's talk about safety. Always wear the safety seat belt, as being thrown from the machine in the event of an accident could cause more severe injury than being locked in place under the roll cage. Be aware of the terrain, obstacles, overhead hazards, and other workers near your path. Always learn as much as you can about the equipment you've rented and its proper operation to complete your job. If you'll be renting equipment for multiple days, please remove the keys from the equipment and store in a safe location on your job site. Please return the equipment in the condition it was rented to you, clean and full of fuel. If you have any concerns or issues with the equipment, please give us a call at 210-651-5800 5611 and let us solve those issues for you. Because at Rocky Hill Equipment Rental, we are committed to service.